Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today we are going to solve another quiz problem, which is average of levels in binary tree. So basically, what the question is saying, the question is not too difficult. The question is saying basically, we given the root of a binary tree and we have to return the average value of nodes on each level in form of array. Okay, so what is saying like we have to convert this binary tree and get its output as an average of let's say between two nodes, let's say between 9 plus 20, which will be 29 divided by 2, and we got something like 14.5 over here. Okay, and we have to return this in the form of array. Okay, and with the 10 to the power 5 zeros, so like after this 5 zeros we want. Okay, it's 3 to 5. Yeah, that's how we want this. I mean like 4 zeros, because like we 5 is already over here. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so like that's how like we have to return this. That's all the question is saying. So let us see this first test case over here. What is saying? Let's have a look. So it's saying like we given 3, 9, 20 and 15, 17. Okay, so the 3 average will be 3, because 3 by 1 will give us 3, and into 10 to the power minus 5, which will be like something 3.00000. Okay, and we have to written in array. Okay, so after this 20 plus 9, which as I told you 14.5 into 10 to the power minus 4, I will just write it down like this. Okay, because it's the same thing. Okay guys, and over here, so like now you get our idea like how we are traversing. We are traversing level by level. So what it means, we are using BFS, breadth first search. Okay, so like we're using BFS, so we will use the help of Q as well to solve this problem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and coming on this one, 15 and 17. So 15 plus 17 is 22. So 22 half is 11, and so like we have to written in 11.000, like I mean 10 to the power minus 5, like this in the form of array. So I hope, ladies and gentlemen, the question is like what we have to do over here. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not talk about like how we're gonna solve this problem. That's the main thing. Okay, so as you get some idea, like we're gonna use BFS. So like we will create a queue. Okay, so we use queue to store these values like level by level. So like first of all we are on 3, so I will store 3 in my queue like this. Then what I will do, I will create one result as well, one result array. So like in the result we will get the answer in our array. Okay, now what else I have to do over here? Now guys, I'm just thinking like should we go for like we have to take double, like we have to go for the floating point as well. So I will create one sum. So I will do something like sum, and which will be initially 0. Okay, then I go in the while loop, and my while loop will run till my queue is not empty. Okay, till then my while loop will run as simple, and then I will just take out their averages and add it into my result, and that's how we're gonna solve this problem. So I hope so, ladies and gentlemen, the approach is clear, like how we're gonna do this. If you still have any doubts, don't worry, we are just now solving the code. You will definitely gonna idea like what we are doing, and in the end I will again take you back, like I will give you a dry run of the code again, not a complete dry run but a quick overview. So ladies and gentlemen, here we go. So first of all, I just create my queue of my 3 node. Let me just call it queue simple to make the thing simple. New linked list. Okay, now guys, what I will do, I will just simply create my array list. So list of my what, double, not integer, because like we have to deal with floating values, decimal points. Okay, and I will call it simple result. Let's say new array list. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now what I will do, I will just simply add my root in my queue initially, because like like why should I go in the for loop and then add, like like we just have only one value over here, so add is simple. And I will give one base condition. If my root is null, then simply return result. I guess I have to put this one upside of the queue.add root. That will be much greater thing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Now what I will do, I will just simply create my sum, and my sum initially will be 0 over here, and I will simply run a while loop. My while loop will run till my queue is not empty. Till my queue is not empty. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now what I will do, in this thing I will say, okay, do one thing again, change the sum to 0. Why? I will, because like let's just say like we just calculated the average value for 3, or let's say for 20 plus 9. So now what we have to do, we have to go for the average for 15 and 7, but we have already have the sum of 20 plus 9, which is 29, and like we now again want the sum is to be 0. That's why I initialize back again over here. So I hope so this is clear. Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, what I will do, I will just simply say, okay, do one thing, get this size as well, so that I can go in the for loop. Like I will tell you what I'm doing over here. Size, I will get the size of my queue, and then simply I will run a for loop. My for loop will run from I0 till I less than size I plus plus. Alright. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm saying, let's say like we have I will talk about 3. So we have only one node value in our queue. So my loop will run only for this 3. After that, it will come out, then reset to 0, and then back again go for 20 and 9. I hope so now this thing is clear what I'm doing over here. So but before that, what I have to do, I have to simply say, okay, 3 node my current, I'll get one current pointer which will be pop out my remove get the value out for my queue, okay, before getting anything else. And then what I have to do, I have to add that value to my sum current dot value. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so now what I have to do over here, now I will say if my current dot left is not equals to null, then what I will do, I will simply say q dot add current dot left. Okay, so now by doing this, guys, what I'm doing, I will just tell you, give me a, let me just finish this code up. Okay, now what I will do, I will just create my double average over here. My double average will be my sum divided by size. Okay, let me just talk about this code, what I have written over here. So what I'm doing, okay, so let's just talk about this 3. So once I remove my 3 out from this queue, and my this loop will gonna run for only for one time. So what will happen in this one, I will just simply say, okay, add this value to my current. Now I have to fill my queue back again. I have to fill back my queue again with 9 and 20. Okay, so the next time when I go over here, my sum will be initialized to 0, and then I enter in the loop. Now my loop will run for 2, for 9 and 20. That's why I'm doing this. If condition will check, if this root has a value in its left, then add the value is right in the right, add the value in the right. As simple as that. That's how we are traversing BFS, breadth process, level by level. We are going level by level like this. So I have to, ladies and gentlemen, this thing's clear. So, and just coming out of this thing, I'm just saying, okay, get this average and add into our result. Result dot add average, and finally return our result. So I have to, ladies and gentlemen, the code is clear, like what we are doing. Let me just give a quick run hit to see, like, do we face any compilation error over here or not. Let's see. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So it's accepting very well. Okay, now let me just give you a quick overview of this code. So what we had done over here. So first of all, what I did, I just simply create my queue over here. My queue is created over here. Then I create my result array in which I will store my binary tree, like average value. I just create a base condition over here. I just simply add my first value over here, and then I run a while loop. My while loop will run till my queue does not become empty. And then before that, I just I run my for loop to get my average, only the size, the number of nodes present over here. If there are 2, then it will go only for 1 and 2. That's it. Okay, guys. So by doing that and coming over here, if this root has some value in left and right present, then it will gonna add. If otherwise, then it just simply come out and give the average. That's what we are doing over here, ladies and gentlemen. And then finally return our result. So I hope the code is clear. This is very simple. Now I will talk you about the space and time complexity in this one, but before that, let me just submit it to see it's passing all the test cases or not. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, it's accepting very well. Let me just talk about time complexity. The time complexity in this one, we are dealing with big O of n. How? Because we are traversing n number of nodes in this one for the worst case, and the space complexity in this one we are dealing with big O of n as well, because we are using queue, we are using extra memory, and we are storing the result as well. That's why. So I hope, ladies and gentlemen, this code is like what we are doing over here. If you still have any doubt, ladies and gentlemen, just do let me know in the comment section. I will definitely going to release to you. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care, bye bye, and I love you guys. Believe me, I love you. Take care, bye bye.